Forget what society has told you about playing nice. It's the bold, the cunning, and the unapologetically manipulative who hold the real power. We're diving deep into the mind games and psychological tactics that made KiyotakaAyanokoG so successful. Welcome to the ultimate masterclass in manipulation. By the way, there are spoilers in this video, but before you go crying about it and refuse to watch it, I will promise that the deep psychological insights in this video will make watching Classroom of the Elite only more interesting. Pause the video, take out a notebook and pen or pencil or otherwise a digital device where you can store your notes, like Ayanokoji would do when confronted with very important information. Make sure to store them privately so you don't alert any friends or family on what you are learning. Click play when you are ready. In the intricate dance of social dynamics at Advanced Nurturing High School, KiyotakaAyanokoG stands out not for being the loudest in the room, but for mastering the art of invisibility. This chapter unveils how Ayanokoji turns social awkwardness into a formidable weapon, allowing him to navigate the treacherous waters of Classroom of the Elite with unparalleled finesse. Ayanokoji's entry into the classroom is anything but grand. His introduction is awkward, devoid of the charisma you might expect from a protagonist. Yet, this seemingly unremarkable entrance is a calculated move, designed to underplay his presence and set the stage for his silent observation of the social hierarchy. By appearing average and non-threatening, Ayanokoji becomes a blank canvas, overlooked by peers and underestimated by competitors. This deliberate misdirection allows him to gather intel on everyone around him, while keeping his own capabilities shrouded in mystery. The show leaves us guessing if Ayanokoji is naturally charming but hides it, or if he's learned to use his awkwardness to his advantage. It's interesting because the show makes Ayanokoji both the good guy and the bad guy. His actions and thoughts change a lot, especially in the first season. He starts off worrying about small, everyday moral decisions and ends up seeing people only as tools. So, remember, this show isn't totally like real life, but it does use psychological ideas that are real. It's also worth mentioning that Ayanokoji is very introverted. What works for him might not work for everyone, especially if you're more outgoing. For example, another character, Ryuen, uses fear to get ahead. He was doing pretty well with this approach until Ayanokoji stepped in. Ryuen's way is more about scaring people to control them, which can work too. What we can learn from Ayanokoji is about being smart with how we interact with others and use our strengths, no matter if we're more like Ayanokoji or Ryuen. Both show different ways to have an impact and get what you want in complicated social situations. One critique of Ayanokoji, along with a piece of advice, would be the importance of not stripping away all charisma. Ayanokoji consistently keeps his emotions and charisma under wraps, a strategy that might lead to being quickly disrespected in real life. The aim isn't to become invisible or disregarded. Rather, it's crucial to demonstrate charisma. It is beneficial to show a warm smile sometimes, tell a joke, or show a nice gesture. The goal is to conceal your skills and intelligence without making yourself seem unremarkable or dull. If you would never smile like Ayanokoji, you might be seen as a creep, which I'm pretty sure is not your goal. It could even be counterproductive because people will suspect you are hiding something, which is exactly what we don't want. So, what would a more realistic approach look like? We can draw lessons from Light Yagami. What Light does exceptionally well is appear liked and trusted by everyone around him. He embodies a charismatic persona. Charisma acts as a social lubricant, easing the way to gain people's trust and rallying support for your cause. Now, I'm not dismissing Ayanokoji's methods. Ayanokoji possesses superior traits that even Light could benefit from, such as maintaining emotional control and a check on his ego. But why not combine the best of both worlds? By adopting Light's charisma and Ayanokoji's strategic reserve, no one could ever stop you. In any case, what we can all learn from Ayanokoji is the following. 1. Craft your social persona with precision. In every introduction and interaction, consciously craft your social persona to be unassuming. Like Ayanokoji, blend into your environment, making others comfortable enough to overlook you. This strategic invisibility isn't about fading into the background and losing your influence. It's about choosing when and how to reveal your strengths. The goal is to be underestimated, allowing you to gather insights and leverage situations with the element of surprise on your side. 2. Turn awkwardness into an intelligence tool. Embrace moments of social awkwardness not as shortcomings, but as opportunities to observe and learn. While others may dismiss you, your attentiveness to their behaviors, reactions, and slip-ups becomes your secret weapon. Use what you learn to anticipate moves, build strategic relationships, and influence outcomes. Remember, in the silence that awkwardness often brings, you're not the one making mistakes or revealing too much. You're the one learning. This concludes this chapter. Don't miss the next one, where I'll reveal how Ayanokoji stealthily built his reputation for honesty, and how you can do the same to manipulate and influence people without arousing suspicion. Watch the next chapter now to uncover these secrets.